Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Coming in here today with the message. In fact, there's two. And reading from the beautiful Archangel Michael deck. And again, these cards today could tell a whole story again on their own. But I'm taking these two, as much as I could separate them, I'm actually taking them together because they're both about the same thing. Crazy. So one is detached from the situation, and the other one says, ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. So there's some situation around you right now, and they're just pulling me back to this one, that has been lingering on for far too long, and it's caused a lot of stress. So see the buildings in the background, right? You can still clearly see the outline of them, but they're in the dark, like they're in this light darkness. So in other words, they've been solid in the background in your life for quite some time. I'm going to say the last definitely few months, 3 to 6 months maybe, because the buildings have taken a solid form and you haven't been able to see a way out. Like it's just been dragging on and on and on and on and on. And this can be so many different things. So please take it as it resonates. Take it back to God and the angels for confirmation. Always test it. Test the message in the spirit. Not every message is for every person. But Archangel Michael is literally coming through, they're saying right now, and he's literally got his sword and he's going to finish this. Like he's literally cutting his way through the middle. So whether this has been court battles, I'm getting caught for some reason for some of you. These buildings over here, you know, they're signifying like a prominent building structure, like a court or justice center. So there may have been issues even with your home, whether a purchase or sale of a home, or some kind of real estate issue, or some issue that's tied up in the courts that has been for far too long. But this can be anything. So as I said, apply it where necessary, take what resonates, leave the rest. But Archangel Michael, they're saying they're coming in now. So he's got the light on him now. He's got the spotlight, they're saying, shining from heaven on this situation right now. April, again, I keep saying, is going to be a very prominent month for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. And one of these things is that, you know, things have been just stagnant for way too long in so many different people's lives, whether it's finances, relationships, you know, career opportunities, you know, moving home, you know, court battles, real estate, things that have been tied up in real estate, buying and selling a house, loans, they're saying, is another one. So if you've been waiting for a loan to be approved, it's going to come, it's coming. Archangel Michael is coming in now, but what he needs you to do, what they need you to do is detach, completely detach, because while you're in this negative energy, not even just negative energy, just this dark, stuck, stagnant energy, then it makes it harder for them to come in and make a way, because that energy is dragging that situation down like an anchor. You know, I'm getting a vision right now of, you know, when they drop the anchor over into the water and it just sinks to the bottom. They need you to release. They need you to release the stress and the worry around this situation. They've got it. They see everything. They know everything. They've heard everything. They have it under control. And the biggest thing with us in the 3D world is we want to control everything. We think that there is a time frame. We think that it should have happened in a certain time, place, you know, space, with a certain person, whatever it is. We need to release that. And it's very hard to do sometimes, but it's going to just speed up the process. And, you know, when you let go, particularly if this is relationships or some kind of court issue with an ex, with children involved, or whatever it is, it's going to release that pressure from your body. Because take it from me, someone that's gone through cancer, this is why cancer is self-destruction. When you live in a low vibration long enough, when you live in that dark energy long enough, and you allow it to stay in your mental space, especially, eventually that will begin to manifest in the physical realm, and it will manifest in different ways. And usually, again, I say to people when I'm talking to them, usually the body, the weakest point in the body is usually where it will go first, because it doesn't have any protection. And so with me, it was my brain. It was all mental stress from narcissistic abuse, gaslighting. I had a little 2-year-old at the time that I was trying to protect, and it was just too much. It was like having a war going on inside my brain constantly. And so I'm saying to this very beautifully to all of you folks, please release it. Release that stress and anxiety. Release the worry. Know that everything is going to be okay. If you're walking with God and the angels, they've got you. They've got this and they've got you. And I'm just going to read the detach from the situation. So you become embroiled in a situation to the point where you can't see it objectively. And this is the other thing. We can spin around. They're showing me a vortex right now where we literally sit in this vortex and we just keep repeating and amplifying the same energy. We keep manifesting that same energy, and that's not what we want, and that's not what they want. This card indicates that it's time to step back and obtain a bigger view of the picture. Remember, this is why they're up there and we're down here. They see and hear everything. They know everything. We can only see what's physically going on around us at any point in time. And if we can't see it, then normally we're manifesting it through different scenarios in our brain. And they may not always be true. Archangel Michael asks you to detach from the surrounding emotions, and he'll help you do so. Archangel Michael will also guide you in depersonalizing the experience so you don't take offense at others' behaviors. This will prevent you from reacting defensively. So this is why I was picking up the courts before, the court system in this card, right? So I feel that for some of you, this has been a court case or something to do with family, law courts, or real estate, something to do with possessions as well. Instead, your actions will stem from love and wisdom. Give yourself permission to take time out and away from the people involved. Again, I've said it in a lot of other videos. Easiest way to go is to get outside in nature. And for many of you that I'm speaking to, you're in the Northern Hemisphere. You've come into springtime where there's beautiful, new, fresh energy, new vibrancy around you. Go outside in nature. Ground yourself barefoot in the grass, at the beach, in the dirt, wherever you possibly can, and just anchor into Mother Nature. You don't need to know the solution right now, as the angels are taking care of all the details. What is important for you, though, is to assess a sense of inner peace, a feeling that will lead to new and helpful insights. When we release, so often, manifestation, thousands of people on YouTube talk about manifestation, and usually the manifestation will come when we release it, right? We forget about it. We've given up, or we just go on with our day, and suddenly, bang, there it is. So this is what they're asking you to do with this situation as well. Don't take on other people's arguments. This is, again, I keep feeling like this has been some kind of dispute, they're saying. Let them work things out for themselves. Be compassionate without carrying someone else's burden. Maybe you are completely in the middle of it all, they're saying right now. You've been like in the middle of like a situation with two parties involved. Maybe you've been a family member or a friend. Maybe there's been a divorce, and you're tied because you love and adore both of them. So it's kind of like this split energy. Be compassionate without carrying someone else's burden. Ask Archangel Michael to clear your energy. It's time to leave an unhealthy situation or relationship. And again, so this could be you breaking free, right? Detaching completely an old relationship, an old workplace. People, places, and things right now are being moved out of our radius because we are stepping into the new. So there's a lot of different messages in these two cards. So please take them as it resonates and leave what doesn't. But beautiful souls, if this is for you, then claim it below. Release it, let it go. As I said, the angels, God and the angels have it all under control. And don't worry, they're saying. Just don't worry. Get on with your life. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the moment. Be grateful for what you do have and leave the rest to them. So beautiful souls, if this has resonated with you in any way, shape or form, please hit the little thumbs up button below. Share it with a friend or family member if you think that this message is for them. Please subscribe to my beautiful little channel if you feel led. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in here for the next one. Bye for now.